Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. And somebody sent me this file, and it's looking through a scope, and they want the elk in the scope, but they want the elk. So they're engraving on a black powder-coated Yeti type cup. So what we need to do is select all this and left-click no fill. Then we need to do the same thing the elk, just left-click no fill, but right-click and outline. And there's some lines missing. So what I'm going to have to do is click on this again and left click outline. There we go. That's what we want. Now we're going to take the elk and move it in. I'm not a hunter, but I'm going to say that's a shoulder shot right there. And he can move that around. Now he wants the elk to be black, so we cannot fill in the elk. So we need to take the Smart Fill tool and fill in everything that's not elk. That will be black because it'll engrave everything else off. There's a few more spots that we need to, between his antlers. And then we need to make sure these dots are more than we're going to make them all a half a point, because that way they'll engrave. So we got one more spot to fill in. And then so that we'll have a contrast between the elk and the lines. And we might even, you could even maybe even fill in that. That's personal preference. But then everything else we need to fill in. Everything that's inside the elk. So we'll be able to, and for the one I'm doing this for, you wouldn't have to do this because those lines are more than a hairline. So they should engrave and not, you wouldn't have to fill them in, but this might be a good look on it. I think we got one more spot. So if I'm understanding him correctly, I would be very happy with that. Something like that. Because you could still get the idea of the scope, the feel of the scope, the line to the scope. Let's make sure, let's delete that line. So that's all the lines we've got selected, and they're 500 points. So they should engrave. And then this way, it's just basically reverse. But this way, if you do this on a black cup, this will be white, or this will be black, this will be silver, this left over from the cup. Everything, let's just do this. We have to do yellow or any other color, and we'll put it to the back of the page. So that's what it's going to look like on the cup. Everything that's black is going to be silver. Everything that is yellow is going to be black. Anyway, I hope that was what he was asking, and thank you for watching.